anymore.
Ladies and gentlemen, can you hear me at the back? No. Good, shut that up then. All right. What's it like being back?
Cold.
Who went to Catalan? Who didn't go to Catalan? All of us that didn't go in there. Right, ladies and gentlemen, if you will, put your hands together for one of our young up-and-coming stars, Kieran Rush. How are you doing? All right?
Yeah, I'm alright, good to be here.
Good, good. Kieran, you've had loan spells at Swinton, Rochdale, and you're now at Keighley. I'm just going to say something, and I know I said I wouldn't take the mickey out of here at all, but I'm just going to have to ask the question, are you Australian at all?
No, I'm not.
You've got no Australian in you whatsoever?
No.
But you are injured? So you've gone to Keighley and you've got injured. Did you get injured at Keighley or training at Huddersfield?
Yeah, so I did it in a captain's run at Keighley.
One captain's run and that's done you?
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't make them as tough as I want. As you know. So, quickly then, how are you enjoying your spell at Keighley, even though you're not there playing at the moment? Are you seeing the lads there, or are you here most of the time?
Yeah, it's good. So I got one game at Keighley, went away to Newcastle, but unfortunately we lost up there. I've been going to the games when I can, and yeah, it's a good set of lads there and a good environment.
And how much involvement do you have here at the Giants with the current first team squadists? Do you get involved with them?
Yeah, before I got injured, I was still coming in training here. Obviously, I'm injured now, so I'm just doing my rehab and going to meetings when I can and staying around the lads.
So the rehab, what's the rehab entail?
It's a bit of can be a dark place at times with some of the lads in there, but we try to stay as positive as we can and yeah, just trying to stay positive all the time and get healthy.
And what is the injury? What's the extent of it?
So I tore my hammy. I did a grade 2B, which is I had an 8 centimetre tear, a bit of muscle and tendon. So not the best of injuries, but I'm on the mend now.
I think I went out 8 weeks with a hamstring. So how long are you expecting to be out?
So I did it 3 weeks ago, and I've got 3 weeks left. So
bit tougher than me, then,
yeah, I think so.
Going back to the first team, then we had a great victory last week in Catalan, which probably a lot of people didn't see coming. But from that, what's the feeling in the camp being like this week?
Well, on the back of all the losses we've had, the feeling in the camp's always quite positive. We always think we can win, and it was no different for Catalans, and obviously the team put out a good performance. And yeah, we're just looking to kick on now and get a few wins off the back of that.
So, what's Watto's approach been this week after a win like that? I've just been speaking with Robbo, and the training, we haven't had much training this week with turnaround from Catalan and having to travel and one thing and another. But what's the feeling like?
Yeah, so with the travel, obviously we're not had much training this week just to keep the lads fit. But Wakey got a really high energy pack, and we looked to play off the back of the middles and Hud coming out of 9. So we've just looked to control that energy tonight and use our movement to sort of tire them out.
And the game tonight, obviously the weather's going to have an effect on the game. Last week in Catalan, probably trying to spin the ball out a lot and get a lot. What's the approach this week? Do we kick a bit more? Do we go and try and defend deep in their half? What do we do with Fafita when he's on?
Yeah, I think we always look to play behind that kicking game. You always a transition and then deal the first 3 and keep that control. Obviously when Fafita comes on and they're over big middles, we're just looking to control him, stop them getting a roll on up the middle, and I think the rest will take care of itself, really.
So not many changes from last week. Harvey Levitt out with a busted elbow, but apart from that, we're pretty much the team that played last week, are we?
Yeah, pretty much the same.
Let's have a look at what the team is then, shall we? That was a long time ago, wasn't it? Peter Cramp, Trevor Leithley. Trevor Leithley passed away not long ago, by the way, for all of you that don't know. So Jerry on the wing, Sam Alsall on the other wing. Well, Sam's going. Well, I think he's gone well when he's played with us. What's your opinion?
Yeah, obviously Sam's a great player. He carries hard and he's great in the air. He's just needs to get his confidence back a bit. I think after the win last week, he'll be really confident tonight. Should see a good performance from him.
And in the halves, Ollie Russell and Tue. Good combination last week. What do you think this week?
More of the same this week. Obviously, Ollie Russell, he very methodical player, plays to the process, and then Tui can play for back of that with his spark.
And Leroy, I think Leroy's making his 350th appearance for the club tonight. I think I made 35. You're laughing at me.
Are you Australian? They're just crap.
Not right sure who he is, but can you eject him, please? Let's have a quick look at Wakefield then. Will Dagger, very much involved in a lot of what they do. Kick the goal to get him into golden point, kick the drop goal. What do we do with him?
Obviously, he's a great player. It seems to be clicking for him now since coming over from Hull KR. I think the main thing is just control their middle, so you can't play for back of that, and then it'll take care of itself there.
So, moving on to the big question that everybody wants to know, the Betfred money. This is where all the big bucks is going. What do you see the score being tonight?
I think Giants by 12.
So Giants by 12, that could be anything. Could be anything. Could be 24-12, could be 12-0, who knows? Are we going to be a bit more specific?
I'll go 22-10.
Yeah, you had to work that out.
A little help from the sideline.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you will, put your hands together, Kieran Rush.